I've got the Matt Harvey on the mound, the new prime 96 overall Matt Harvey. So I'm very excited to bring this gameplay to y'all. I'm the away team, so you're going to have to watch me bat first. But I'm very excited. Although I'm not too excited by what appears to be a 4 o'clock game. I don't know. Look, I'm one of those guys who will play in the day, but it's usually 11 a.m. And a lot of times I'll even do overcast to kind of get rid of the shadows. Because I kind of like the way the day looks in a lot of different stadiums. But like, this looks like 4. Maybe it's 7 p.m. and it's just in the early months, so the sun has yet to set. It doesn't look great though. But we'll see. We'll see. So, listen. If you've watched any of my videos, I think I've mentioned it, probably all of them. I'm not much for the grind. I don't do the grinding. I don't disrespect people who did it. It's part of the game. If you want to take the time and sit down and bunt 45 singles for this or get 212 strikeouts for that. I don't know why I said 212. It's never been 212. But you know what I mean. So for the 50 strikeouts, I used the live series Matt Harvey in my CS games. Sometimes he was good, sometimes he was getting his butt kicked, going 4 innings with 4 strikeouts. But finally got it done. It feels good. I'm very excited to use him. So hopefully he's as good as advertised, because I've heard some pretty good things. I have some folks out there who believe that he can be in competition for best pitcher in the game, along with one Justin Verlander, who I personally believe is the best pitcher in the game. Granted, I am a Tigers fan. Maybe there's a little bit of bias there, but I think once they altered his pitches and he was throwing 100 with a 4-seam fastball, he became the best pitcher in the game. I also haven't used Prime Hernandez or Angels Nolan Ryan. So those are 2 cards that maybe they're better and I just haven't used them. Same with Tom Seaver, so that's another one. So I'm only speaking from the experience that I have, which is not with every card. Oh, jeez. So a lot of new players in the lineup lately. I got this Cargo that I've been really loving. The Mark Teixeira got off to a weak start with, but I think you saw his numbers. His numbers are creeping up. I think he's hitting in the 280s, which isn't bad since my first, 10-ish games. It was a low 200s batting average, so I'm kind of on fire with him of late, I guess. Meanwhile, we're working Arrieta here because I know Arrieta's, maybe not in contention for best pitcher in the game, but he's up there. Arrieta is one of the best pitchers, but one of the problems with Arrieta is that he's very difficult to work, and that was terrible. I can't believe I swung a ball 4. You're going to work hard with him, and so a lot of times it's going to be tough to go 7, 8, 9 innings with him. So let's see. Here we go. We got Harvey. We got 4-seam, slider, 2-seam, curve, change. Let's just open up with a nice little fastball. Looks like both of us are leading off Corey Seager. I kind of like that. I actually just made that transition yesterday, and I've run into 2 different players already doing it. So maybe we were onto something, or maybe it seeped into my subconscious. I don't feel like I've seen many people do it though. So, not suggesting I'm some sort of trendsetter. It felt right. Get one of my best hitters up there and get him more at bats. I'm not worried about speed personally, as long as but I'm not going to let him lead off. But let's focus here on Matt Harvey here. We're going for a strikeout. We just run fastballs and changeups so far here. I think I'm going to challenge him with the heat. Let's see where he's at. And he swings through it. 97. Let's go. Let's go in. And there's Cargo. Oh, okay, that's live series Cargo though. I'm gonna open with a change here after he swung at his eyes with that heater. Right now we're just changing levels, changing speeds. Nothing fancy so far, and it's working. I mean, he is swinging out of his shoes. This is a 1947 rated player. This is not a scrub. He is just a little over anxious. I don't know. Okay, Giancarlo Stanton now. We're going to change eye level, but we're going to keep with the heat. And now we're going to mix in our first breaking ball. And I'm going to throw a hammer here and see if we can get that three strikeout inning. Let's go. What an impressive first inning there. Now, we had this guy swinging hard, so that's definitely part of it. But so far, so good with Matt Harvey, prime Matt Harvey. We're going to take some pitches here. You know, first pitch strike, that's fine. I could have maybe done some damage with that. But again, we're going to make Arrieta work as I swing at the next pitch. I mean, you see the fastball coming down. You got to go for it, even if you're a little late because you were maybe planning on taking. But then you're going to get to 0-2, and he's probably going to nibble a bit and try to get me to chase something. So now I have to be smart. I had to protect there. That's pretty much what I wanted with that, was just a foul ball. Sometimes, y'all, a foul ball is perfect. Like, that's all you need, because you want a better pitch. You're just trying to stay out of trouble there and protect from a caught-looking strikeout. We got our better pitch. I didn't do any damage with it, but in the end, that's fine. There's another new card here, and I'm struggling with him early as well. Prime Robinson Cano, I'm only hitting 225 with. Meanwhile, live series Robinson Cano is absolutely one of my best hitters this year. That's an interesting conundrum for me. I don't really know what to do right now, but I'm going to keep giving him a few games here. I was taking a drink, so that was a straight take. But I don't know if I was going to swing at that anyway. But now I'm looking for that heater. And I got it, but I couldn't do anything with it. You know, if you guys saw the PCI feedback on the Victor Martinez swing, it was a green. I don't know if it was center green, but it was, it's a good swing, and it still didn't do anything. That's because sometimes you're not gonna. That was another green swing, good, but it was pop up. His per nines matter, right? So Arrieta impacts the fact that, okay, maybe you do get a green swing, but you still don't do any damage with it. This is yet another guy that, okay, I put Matt Kemp back into my lineup for a bit. I'm just trying him out. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just need more time. Here's another out, another 1-2-3 inning. Because I love Matt Kemp, and that Matt Kemp is an amazing card. It should be great, but I'm not great with it. I like seeing this. I like seeing a guy who is committed to a player that he likes. He likes Kyle Schwarber, so he is going to use Kyle Schwarber even in ranking 1947 here, because he rakes with him. He's probably on a platoon situation, which is how it should be. You don't necessarily want to be using him against lefties, particularly against higher level players. But I respect that he's still using a silver that he loves. And we're going to go with the hammer again for only our second non-fastball changeup. And we catch him looking, we clip it. I love that. Let's clip it. Another interesting use here. I like this. Again, this guy seems committed to using cards that he likes, regardless of the fact that he might, and I'm assuming here, but I don't know for sure. Maybe he doesn't have diamonds that he could use, but I'm going to assume that he probably has some diamonds, or in the case of Schwarber, maybe some better golds, better from an overall standpoint that he could use, but instead he stays committed to the players that he's comfortable with. Just because you get a card that's quote-unquote better doesn't mean you have to use it. If you're not good with it, don't worry about it. That's why, I'm trying out the Cano Diamond because I was so good with the gold. But if he doesn't improve in, say, the next 10 games, I'm going to go back to the gold. That's all there is to it. Another strikeout. Let's freaking go. Saucy Nugs. Interesting. So looks like it's creative player, obviously, with that name. Looks like he just started using them, though. Only 3 homers, 8 ribbies. What are we at right now? Look at this. We got 10 fastballs, 9 changeups. We're going fastball changeup. This is a new approach for me. I don't usually go this consistent with pitches, but he's being deceived by the eye level and speed changes that I don't see any reason to kind of go elsewhere. I'm spotting these 2 pitches around everywhere and keeping him off balance. And then I'm mixing in the curveballs when I see fit, and we'll do it again right here to try to buckle him. Let's freaking go! 6 up, 6 down via the strikeout, baby. I see you, Matt. And he'll get his first at-bat here. We're looking for a saucy nug right here. Thought he was going to give me that fastball. So I was out there swinging. Contact swing all the way with a pitcher, y'all, for me personally. So J.J. Hardy kind of falls in the category of what I was talking about with his Carpenter and Schwarber. I use this card because I have success with it, and I have success with it even against righties to the level that I feel comfortable to use it. Now, some of you might look at the numbers that I call success, a 306 batting average, and say, what is this guy talking about? Because I know there's some hitters out there, some of y'all who are just incredible hitters. And if a guy is not hitting, 350 for you, he's out. My game is pitching. I'm a better pitcher than I am a hitter. So above 300, he's a quality player for me. And so if you can see out there on the scoreboard, Corey Seager's hitting 310. He's one of my best hitters. And there's maybe, nope, not a knock. Good lick, but not a knock. So Arrieta and Harvey are absolutely dealing right now. Poppy. This is the silver Poppy. Maybe he's trying to get that gold. I'm going to go back-to-back, change it up here, and then try to gas him at his eyes if I can get the strike here. Good take, good take. What if I triple up? Okay. I see you. If you triple up and all three are out of the zone, you can't get hurt by it, So I'm not too worried about that. We're going to stick with the heat. We're going to try to stay in the zone here. But if we pitch around him, I'm not too worried about it, You're not thinking perfect game in the third inning to where you can't walk somebody. You don't want to make a mistake to Poppy just for the sake of a quote-unquote perfect game when you're in the third freaking inning. So we battle back. We battle back from a 3-1 count. He blew a 3-1 lead. We're going to really mix it up here. We're going to throw our first slide piece. Good take. I thought with the way he was swinging that a competitive slider would get him. Good take for sure. But we come right back with the change. We'll bounce up with the heat. Now, if he's sitting up here, he could send this 440 the other way. Or not. And I'm going to go right back to the change. Don't fix what ain't broken right now. And then we'll go to the hammer. I mean, this is predictable right now, but he's not hitting it, so I don't know that I necessarily have to change up too much. But I will go to the slide piece here, and I'll try to throw another competitive one. Don't frisbee it. That works. Wasn't a strikeout. Broke our strikeout streak, but that's okay. When we get 7 in a row. Let's start a new strikeout streak here. Be careful how you pitch to pitchers, y'all. I wanted that to be a little bit lower, but too many people just sauce fastballs up there, and that's how you give up those pitcher hits. I don't think pitchers are markedly better hitters in this game or anything like that, but you see a lot more pitcher hits than you do in real life because too many people just coast it against pitchers. Sure, you can try to, if you have your blue confidence, the little circle around a pitch, if that's low on a pitch that you want to work up, you can use the pitcher to work it up, but don't just put fastballs down the middle because they're going to be swinging. And if they do contact and they get good wood on it, if they're good with their PCI and their timing, they're going to get a knock. And those knocks to pitchers are just so frustrating. Especially in that case, too. I don't want him to flip the lineup over. My boy. No, that's not Victor. I was going to say, is that Victor? That's Cargo, right? No, he's got more than the 38 speed. Who is that? Oh, Tex. I'm coming around with Tex, y'all. I'm coming around with Tex. And now we got Cargo. High fastball. Oh, curve. Hanger. Thought I was doing damage on that. Oh, well. You take those swings all game, you're going to get rewarded eventually. You'll have some games where you kind of go through the doldrums and none of it gets rewarded. But you keep taking clean swings off of pitches like that, you're going to get some greens, you're going to get some yaks, you're going to get some knocks. All right, Victor, be great. I bragged on you earlier. Let's go. That'll get the run in. We'll take it. Wait, no, that's 3 outs. I forgot about Stocker leading off. I thought the double was the lead off. All right, well, one on the board with a knock. And now we face his Seager again. So we went fastballs and changeups only. I'm going to open changeup. Then I'm going to go Well, let's see what happens first. Then I'm going to move fastball in. We went fastballs away last time. Okay, he's taking. He's getting some patience here. He likes that one at his eyes, and he's very late on it. So I think we can double up. I don't know if it's too risky. Okay, he's catching up, and that's when you come back with a change piece, and you hope that he's a little aggressive on it like that. Now that was a good lick. I kind of wanted that changeup to be in a little bit more. He got a green hit. We don't know where his PCI was exactly. That PCI feedback, for those that don't know, is not accurate. It was not necessarily there. That might have been a center green, but we got lucky on where the hit type ended up being. So we're going to change up the pattern a little bit here. I'm not going to disrespect a 1947 rated player and think that he doesn't know what I'm up to here after that first round through the lineup with a ton of fastballs and changeups. I would have preferred that out of the zone a little bit more, but we'll take it. He swung through it. So yeah, we threw 39 of our first 49 pitches were fastballs, changeups. We're going to open curve to Giancarlo and hope that we don't hang it, because if we hang it, he'll bang it. I haven't used the two-seamer yet. I'm not a big two-seam fan. I don't know how Harvey's two-seamer is. And now that, I'm not like, I don't want to suggest that I'm thinking no-hitter already, but when I get 3-4 innings deep into something, I'm not going to let a potential of a no-no get broken up by a stupid two-seamer, a pitch that I just don't have confidence in. Yikes, that was scary. We'll take it. Let's go, man. This Harvey is on one right now. Let's get him a run in the first pitch. I've been taking a lot of first pitches. Instead, I'll fall out. Oh, he didn't catch him. Good. Let's go. He's been working away to Cano. He stayed away, but I couldn't do the damage on it. We're going to go first pitch take. We're actually going to take till a strike. Let me get a strike before I'm going to swing. Well, I'm going to change my tune a little bit here on 2-0. If he throws something here in the happy zone, I'm swinging. Wasn't quite in the happy zone, but I think I got it. It's at least down for a double. Let's go. Oh, that was a slider. Thought it was a fastball. Boom, got him. That's exactly what I wanted. Now if he pivots and throws to second, I'm out. It's a risk, but I was never going to go to third. That was always meant to coax him to get the two runners on. Trying to be aggressive there. I thought maybe he was going to panic a little bit and come in the zone, and he didn't, so good on him. He'll just get the one. All right, that was a bad at-bat with J.J. Hardy. I'll freely admit that. That was a bad at-bat. I should have been a little bit more patient. I'm going to be patient here with Siegs, I think. Although if he comes center cut, I got to swing. Okay, nothing. Come on, I got this blue zone waiting for you. Wasted opportunity. Okay, we're cracking. We're starting to put a few cracks in the seal here. We're gonna break through. Let's see where we're at right now with Harvey. So far, so good. You just keep that there and don't let yourself get in trouble, Matt. By the way, I'm a little bit bearish on Matt Harvey as a player in real life this year. I'm a little bit nervous about the thoracic outlet syndrome surgery that he had. It doesn't have a long track record, and so far the results haven't been great in terms of guys returning from it. So it's just a little bit up in the air of what we can expect from him. I just don't know if we're going to get, quote unquote surgery. This thoracic outlet syndrome, what it does, like the stuff that you have, it's like, I think they're like aneurysms or like clots. They end up causing tingling in your fingers, and obviously that makes it difficult to pitch. And again, it's pretty much in its infancy in terms of the surgery, and there haven't been a lot of high-profile guys that have had it, and there have been some older guys who have had it, who we probably shouldn't have expected them to return anyway. We've had some younger guys get it, but it's been guys like a Shane Green on Detroit, who some of you probably don't even know, and we didn't see him like really do much this year in terms of a return. We're still kind of working through it. I really, really hope that it's not something that puts a damper on what has been an amazing start to Matt Harvey's career. I still have some confidence long term. I'm talking 2017 specifically from like a fantasy angle. Unless there's a severe discount, which so far there hasn't been in terms of the drafts that I've done. And yes, I know it's late December, but I've already done drafts. I'm in the midst of one right now, a slow draft that we're doing online. I just haven't seen the value proposition to get back in on Harvey just yet. Oh, that was exactly where I wanted it to be, and I was a tick late. I was looking at it, and I just ended up a tick late. That's got to be a freaking homer. 440 the other way. Too aggressive. I make a mistake a lot of times of if I see what it is, like if I quote unquote called it, or I have my PCI where it was, or I see it and I can get there, I swing even though it's not a good pitch. Like, yeah, I got a green on that, but it wasn't a good green, it wasn't a center green, so like, what are you doing? I swung it that late for no reason. I need to take some of those pitches and just say, you know what, take a strike and move on. Live to the next pitch to try to get something better to actually do damage with. Just making contact is great and all in terms of you're not going to strike out a lot, big friggin' deal. Maybe take a few more strikeouts in lieu, or in trade-off of getting some more big power hits to amass runs. Because I can get hits, I just don't string them together for the runs, and I'm not a great power hitter. Burying this changeup. Good take. Perfect slider. Let's try to get him with the hammer. Oh, geez. Good thing it's a slow guy. Get him. Come on. Oh, my gosh. That's how they get there first. Disgusting. 35 base runner should not be safe there. That's frustrating as can be. Please don't let that turn into something. I'm staying inside on him. I'm jamming him. You're going to have to work for this, buddy. So you see he's inside, and then we go whoop-ammo. Slide piece. Grab a seat. Oh! No thanks, game. Not cool. Not cool, game. Not cool, umpire. That is not chill. When I perfectly execute, I need to be rewarded. Just gonna gas him, man. There we go. Not exactly, we didn't hit our spot, but that happens a lot in real life too, by the way. Guys don't hit their spots as much as you think. Even the guys that are known for good control, great command, that sort of thing, they don't hit their spots to the level that you think. What's going on here? I can't pick a pitch. This ain't chill. Is he disconnecting? Oh, wow. Okay,